Hey, what's up everyone? This is me, Dre. Now I'm just jumping into this new game. This is Elder Scrolls Online. I just got this game and I've been a big fan since Skyrim. I didn't play the earlier games, but this one looks pretty exciting. I'm just going to go ahead and speed through this introduction. You can press any key on the keyboard to bypass that. Let me just go ahead and log in here. I haven't done anything yet. Once again, I just downloaded this overnight and haven't had a chance to jump into it yet. I was trying to get it to work on, with Shadow Play for NVIDIA, but for some reason it wouldn't function. So go ahead and do this the old-fashioned way. Just had to rig this up, put the camera on my microphone. But I'm just going to go to the character creator. So on the side here, you have your settings. Now I'm running the EVGA NVIDIA based graphics card, the 660 GTX with a 3 gigahertz memory. So really good processor. It's an older video card, but it's a lot powerful than what I previously had. So I'm able to crank up the settings, which I'm really happy about here. And you have your audio and your video settings here. But just to start off with your character, because I'm playing this on the PC, by the way. So you have no gear. She has a bucket naked. Damn, she got a little bit going there for an orc. Then you have your novice gear, and then you have your veteran gear. So it looks pretty cool. Now with the different races, first and foremost, you have your character name. I'll do that last. But then you have your gender for male or female. And once again, this character is an orc, and it's for Daggerfall. So over the side here, you see your alliance. And basically, as you're going down, each column, you have the Daggerfall Covenant, you have the Aldmeri Dominion, and then you have the Ebonheart Pact. Oh, so it looks pretty cool with that. And then you have the various races. So starting with the Daggerfall, you have the Breton, and the racial skills of the Breton reflect their affinity with spellcraft, giving them bonuses to magicka and spell resistance. Then you have the Orcs. The racial skills for Orcs reflect their people's harsh mountain environment, giving them bonuses to heavy armor and health regeneration. You have the Red Guard. The racial skills of the Red Guard reflect their ancestral legacy as swords masters, giving them bonuses with shields and stamina regeneration. When you go to the Aldmeri Dominion, first race you have is a High Elf. The racial skills of the High Elf reflect their magical affinity by increasing their damage with destructive spells and increasing their rate of regaining magicka. You have the Wood Elf. The diversified racial skills of the Wood Elves reflects their woodland affinity. Improved archery, stamina, and stealth make them dangerous foes. You have the Khajiit. The racial skills of the feline Khajiiti reflect their natural agility, giving them bonuses to stealth, health regeneration, and combat. And then you have the Ebonheart Pact, starting with the Argonians, the lizards. The racial skills of the Argonians reflects their people's perilous swamp environment, giving them bonuses to healing, restoration, and poison resistance. The Dark Elf. The racial skills of the Dark Elf reflect their intelligent and natural agility, giving them bonuses to dual wielding, fire magic, and fire resistance. And finally, you have the Nords. The racial skills of the Nords reflects their strong and hardy natures, giving them bonuses to two-handed weapons, health regeneration, and frost resistance. Now, if you get the premium package, which costs a little bit more, I forgot the name of it, I just call it premium package, but you'll get the Imperial, so I don't have much of a description with them. But for me, character creation is extremely, extremely important. Ever since my days back when I played City of Heroes, City of Villains, I'm the kind of person I like for my avatar, or my toon, that's what we used to call it, to reflect how I look. And it always pissed me off, to play one of these characters and it had such a limited character creator. So for me, no offense, but as a black guy, I don't want to play a white dude. And the closest that a lot of these games, like the old Final Fantasy or even Lineage 2, because I got that game, in both games, Final Fantasy and Lineage, I didn't play past the 30-day trial period because I just was dissatisfied. And I don't want to play some big ogreish character or some gray monstrosity. I want a character that I can create. So for that reason, the Redguard fits me perfectly. Naturally, they look black. So, and like I said, everyone has their own choice. You will have people of different ethnicities playing a game, and some will pick whichever just because it's a game and they just create a character that they feel is right for them. For me, I can choose any character, but I want a character that's going to reflect me. Now, when you're going to the their skills and everything, you have the Dragon Knight, which is, you know, these skillful masters of arms use the ancient Akaviri, martial arts tradition and battle spirit, and wield fearsome magic and pounds, shatters, and physically alters the world around them. Then you have the Sorcerer. Sorcerers use conjuration and destruction spells, hurling lightning bolts and creating shock fields, wielding dark magic to snare and stun, and summoning from oblivion to conjure Daedric combat followers. You have the Nightblades. Nightblades are adventurers and opportunists with a gift for getting in and out of trouble, relying variously on stealth, blades, and speed. Nightblades thrive on conflict and misfortune, trusting their luck and cunning to survive. And you have the Templars. These traveling knights call upon the powers of light and the burning sun to deal massive damage to their enemies while restoring health, magicka, and stamina to the allies. And once again, when you're going with the different types of armor, whether you're going with no armor, veteran armor, or the novice gear, you kind of get a general idea as far as how they look. And more than likely, I'm guessing with the veteran gear, you're probably going to have a higher skill play and harder enemies to go against. I'm not going to start the guy out naked. I'll probably go with the novice gear just to start off with, and then I'll just kind of customize around that. And then, of course, this is where you get into the meat of it with your character creator, and then you can go into how they look facially and everything. So going with the body type, once again, I'm going to go with male. You know, I could go with female, but I'm going to go with male Redguard. His job is going to be a Templar. And let me just work with this. Now, me, I'm not a muscular guy. I am 6'1", 198 pounds. You know, I'm getting up there, but, you know, I didn't take advantage of my weight training and everything when I was younger. I'm 43 now, so. But with this character, I'm going to make him tall. I'm not a dark-skinned gentleman. You know, I'm kind of in between a caramel complexion. Let's just go ahead and say that. But I'm going to go with a muscular and tall. And for a skin tone, you know, fits about my complexion. Now, as far as body markings, you have to switch to no gear so you can kind of get a general idea. Some of these will be very subtle, you know, it could be some sort of blemish or burn or scar, as you see right here. He's got these kind of imprinted, you know, markings on him. And as you go along, you know, just a subtle scar right here on the chest. Some burns on the face and arms and chest. A couple of markings there. Some sort of claw mark on the shoulder. Some sort of bite mark on his traps. Scar on his pec. And you start getting into the tattoos. I think this is pretty cool. I actually did want a tattoo like this because of my martial arts background. I remember seeing an old anime called Crying Freeman, who had a tattoo of a dragon on his chest and back, and one tattoo went down one leg, and on the tattoo on his back, you know, the tail went down the other leg. But something like that I can never afford because it's by the hour, and something like that would also be more expensive. So I never got that. You have more of the tribal tattoos with this. They have some of the body smeared markings, some more tribal tattoos just on the chest and sleeve. Another full body tattoos, a couple of more primitive markings, some more body smears. And I didn't want that. I mean, with this, even though I'm going to go with the tattoo, I'm going to have gear on, so it's not like people are going to see unless I'm running around ass naked. I'll just leave it at that. And then we start going down to the other parts of the extremity as far as the torso size. You have to kind of get more of a frontal view of him just to see. So his torso size, it's mostly expanding his rib cage from what I see here. I'm not like really top heavy. And then you have the chest views. Probably a better idea if you look at the profile. So right here it looks like he's got gynecomastia, or in the bodybuilding terms, bitch tits. So no, definitely going to trim that down. I mean, I don't have a bird chest. I'm hitting the gym, so I'm working out pretty well. Gut size, gotten a little bit older, took it for granted, but let's just say I'm gonna go with the look like I was back now. That's a little too shriveled and sucked in. Let's go with that. Waist size, probably best to look at that from the view, so you can get more expansion in the trunk here. Let's go with that. The arm size, I don't know if that's just extending the length. Oh yeah, that's thickening up the arms, primarily in the elbows and biceps and triceps. You get some expansion there. I don't want it too big, like I said. And then you go into the hand size. I've got decent sized hands. I mean, I don't have no small hands, nothing like that, but that's fairly large hands. Big palm. That's what I have. Okay, and then as far as hip size, you get a frontal view of that, so you just expand at the hips. I have rather slim hips. Posterior dimension. Now I've seen people do the character creator, and when they go into the posterior dimension, I don't know if they knew exactly what that was, but it's basically just how much ass the guy has. So you trim it in, you know, the dude's got a flat ass. I mean, for me, I can't necessarily flip the camera around so you guys can check out my ass, but I'm not going to show my ass off to the world. But you know, it goes without saying that ladies, they like a little something that they can grab. Then you have the leg size. Now me, I do hit the gym. Definitely need to work on my quads and hamstrings and calves. And then you have your feet size. I don't have small feet. I wear a size 13. So let's give this brother some big ass feet. Stomp him, motherfucker. All right. So we've gotten that all taken care of. And then from there, you go into facial appearance. So from there, you have your various looks, whether it's more angular. And I guess you just have to look from the different angles to see how it all turns out. Now me, I inherited my mother's nose, so I don't have a large pronounced nose. It's more wide than anything. So when I'm looking at this, just want to see if it's something that will reflect. And more than likely with the character creator, you can fine tune. But I guess I'll just leave it right here. Now as far as voice, you hear my voice. Got a fairly deep voice. Go ahead and see what I have to say. You really can't get a general idea, but I guess when they're fighting, he's not going to be doing much talking. But most of the grunts sound like he's busting a nut. And also you get a little bit of laughter, so depending on what's going on. So Just 1 second, guys. My wife is texting me. Asking me if I want something from the store. All right, let's hit the message storage to bring me some ice cream. I guess I'm gonna go with let's see here. Yeah, I guess I'll go with G. Now, as far as hairstyle, let's just go all the way here. Now, me, I'm going bald. I'll probably go with this simply because I don't have hair. It does grow, but I constantly shave it. But let's just go ahead and take a look at the palettes for the hair. So this is definitely going to be my choice, but let's take a look at some of these other ones. With this, no. I mean, I could go with that, but once again, I want the guy to kind of look like I do. It's very close cuts. Probably how my hair looks now. I shaved it a few days, so I got a little bit of stubble on my head. The mohawk, no. Got the braids, nah. Got this right here, no. Kind of the Aunt Jemima look. Got the John Shaft fro. There's another bald look. But actually with that, I think, okay, yeah. So that's another choice, bald. This guy that just doesn't want to let go and just has it growing, so he's got the little hair cul-de-sac at the top there, but nah, not for me. Got the long braids going down the middle. Yeah, I can kind of go with that, but nah. He's got the short fro. He's got the ponytail braids. Got this right here with some beads on there. This definitely not. My hairline is receding. It's not that far back. That's also one of the reasons why I'm trying to just shave this shit off. Got the braids here. Kind of looks like the Predator. The hair right here balding. Little ponytail on the back. Just got the natural do right there. A couple of ponytails. And they have this. So once again, you have your first choice, which is this, and there's also something around the middle here. But I'm definitely going with a completely bald because, once again, I shave my head. I like the bald look. Easy maintenance. Not that I'm lazy. It's just easy maintenance. So, yes. And as far as hair color, you got a chance to see everything here. So, my hair is black. Well, when it's growing out. Even at 43, I'm finding that I'm getting more stubble and everything. So, yeah, it's starting to show. Yeah. But I still look good for my age. And then as far as the age, just kind of progress. No, I don't have the scrotum look to the forehead there. Like I said, I'm aging pretty well. The old saying, black don't crack, it kind of applies to me. So I guess I'll go with this. Like I said, he doesn't look too young, but I guess it's because he's got the facial hair on there. As far as the adornments, just with the face. Now the clean look, I used to like that back in the day when I was in high school, but at this point in time in my life, I do like to have hair on my face. I don't have the full beard here. I just prefer mostly hair on my chin. Every now and then just, some hair here going up the side. And sometimes I'll shave my upper lip. I don't have the little sideburns here. And you got the little soul patch right there. Nothing that thick, no full beard. So you got the earrings. The patch. Got the old handlebar stash. goatee. I might go with this. Something a little bit thicker, perhaps. A little thin mustache. Yeah, I used to sport that when I was in high school. You got the little headband there, almost like a little visor or something. Some tough choices, but let's go ahead and take a look at a few of these once again. Yeah, it's bad they don't have something with the earrings, but I guess they might have something a little bit later, so I'll check that out. Oops. So it's between this and the goatee. There's probably another one, I think. Maybe not. Alright, so I'll go with this. I can go with that. Now, as far as with this, the forehead slope, I have to take a look this way. Nah. Get through that. I'm guessing that's about the shape of my head. I got a little point in the back there, but we ain't gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna have y'all joking and shit about me. Cheekbone size, have to need more of a frontal look for that. Like I said, this video will be a little bit long, that way you can kind of get a general idea. But my cheekbones are not very pronounced, so I'll just leave it like that. Cheekbone height, yeah, it's about right there. And then jaw size, need more of a frontal view with that. My face isn't very thin. It's not fat, but I'm guessing right around that. Chin size, maybe like a 3/4 view, that way you can kind of see there. So, and maybe the frontal view too, just to kind of get a general idea. Nah, my chin is not that pronounced. Chin height. That's about right. And neck size, I don't have a meat neck. Guy's pretty swole though. Look at his ass. Not his ass literally, but just it's kind of thick. He got the big ass traps. Been doing them shoulder shrugs. That's what I need to do when I hit the gym. Well, actually, I got to do legs tonight when I hit the gym. Definitely need to work on that. Okay. Now for eye color, let's go ahead and get in here. Now I know, because my wife, she's Mexican. She loves motherfuckers with some light color eyes, whether they're Mexican, especially black guys like Michael Ealy, Gary Dearden. She loves some brother with some light color eyes. Me, I got shit brown eyes. That's the way, my mama raised me. It's the whole genetics thing, I guess. But I got shit brown eyes, so I'll go with that. I'm not going to have no green eyes and make me look like something I'm not. And quite honestly, and this is just me, I hate motherfuckers when I see them with the contacts, especially black people when they got them light color eyes. Your black ass wasn't born with no baby blue eyes and shit like that, and no emerald green. Be happy with your brown eyes. Now for your eye size, I don't know if you have to kind of look at it from a profile. Yeah. You can kind of see they jut in and out. The eye angle. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. Eye separation. Don't want your eyes too close together. Eye height. The eye squint. Yeah, it's kind of that brooding look. That's normally how I'm looking anyhow. People always ask me why I look so angry and shit, but I'm a pretty easygoing guy. I just don't, I like to have a good time. Go and check out the eyebrows. Eyebrows aren't that thick. Almost look like he had tribbles sitting on his forehead. That's way too thick. Oh, it's Klingonish. So, I'm not gonna go with something too pencil thin. I mean, you run around killing monsters and shit. You don't look all fucked up and gender confused. So I'm gonna go with let's see here. Yeah, I can do that. Eyebrow height. I'll leave that kind of the default setting. Eyebrow skew. Let's see. I don't know if that makes him furrow his eyebrows, but we'll see. Okay. See a little bit of movement there when I change that. Give me a quick second here. Alright. Now for nose shape, nose size. Very important because, like I said, I take after my mom, so I got a little bit of a wide nose. I don't have no hook nose, so let me go ahead and take a look here. Nose shape. It's not pronounced. It doesn't bulb out. It's kind of flat. It doesn't go in, so I guess my nose, if I had to look at myself in the mirror, if anyone looked at me from the side, I'm guessing kind of look like that. Oops, not nose height, but the shape. Then as far as nose height, I guess it's in between. I mean, I like to think I have a regular size, well, the way it looks, but like I said, it is wide. I got some big nostrils. Well, not that big. I mean, goddamn. I can smell what they're cooking in China, and I'm here in Texas. All right. So yeah, nose length. I don't have a long nose. Let's go ahead and take a look there. So no, my nose isn't long. I guess that's about me. And then mouth. Leave it like that. Mouth curve. Oh, look, I'm smiling and shit. I'm almost mean mugging. Lip fullness. Now I don't have them Jimmy Walker full lips. Nah, I got rather thin lips for a black guy. And it's not to say that it's stereotypical that all black people have big ass lips, because really we don't. No one in my family does. We have rather thin lips, but I have seen some juicy lip motherfuckers, but that ain't me. And then my ears. I don't have no Will Smith ears. My ears are kind of regular size, so I might just leave these default. I'm not going to have no Dumbo ears. Now, ear rotation. I guess I have to look at that from the front and back. I guess that's why they kind of stand out some more. So we'll see. Yeah, they don't flap. I ain't going to be flying anywhere. My ears are kind of pronounced back. And then ear height. It's about the same. And then ear tip flare. Let's see. I guess you have to look at it from the frontal view. Yeah, so that's about it. So this is essentially everything to the character creator. I've got everything fine-tuned for my character. Let's go ahead and just zoom out. Now, I'm not this thick. Like I said, I'm 198 pounds. I got a little bit of a gut, but I can see myself kind of look like this. You know, my wife, she probably want me not to go out of the house looking like this. Pretty handsome guy right here. But this will be my character, y'all. Now, unfortunately, because I got to put some gear on him. And like I said, I'm a Templar. I'm not going to go with the veteran gear because, yeah, it's a little too covered up. I don't want my face all covered up. You know, I like to think I'm a fairly handsome looking guy in a brooding kind of way. But this is my character. So now you kind of see me right here. My little battle axe on my back. Now I'll come up with a character name. Now let's see here. I'll think of something creative. We shall see. So let's see here. I go with my name. I don't know, when it comes to names and stuff like that, I haven't really thought that far in advance. I just mostly thought about how I'm going to have my character looking. But yeah, I'm going to have to create a name. Hopefully it won't be something that's already captured. Well, let's just see if it was a female. But let me go back to this guy. Sister girl look pretty good. Look at her. Look at you go, girl. We should holler one time, sister. You know what I'm saying? What your name is? Anyway, stop bullshitting. Okay, let's see here. I could put my middle name, but I'm not revealing that to the world. Nah. Let's go ahead and come up with something. Nah. I can't think of a good name. Jeez. Think of something from Game of Thrones, perhaps? Tyrion? Tywin? Nah. Yeah, I'll try that. And it looks like we might have a winner here. Well, guys, that's it for the creation of the character. And if you like this video, I hope that you like, subscribe, and share. Peace.